Quaid Azam, Part 304. Editorial comment by Penderal Moon added, Nehru in his letter conveyed the refusal of the working committee to make an unambiguous statement about groupings such as Weber had requested. He said that the Congress had accepted the cabinet mission scheme in its entirety, but they interpreted it so as to resolve the inconsistencies contained in it. They hold that the provincial autonomy is a basic provision, and each province has the right to decide whether to form or join a group or not. Questions of interpretation could be referred to the federal court. These efforts by Weber led nowhere. It was perhaps already too late, and neither the Congress nor the Muslim League would shift from their adopted positions. Events now led men, not the other way around. Well, we continue with it, and we find chapter number 8 of the book, and that says STEMified negotiations. Chapter number 8, STEMified negotiations. Well, an intransigent Jinnah had always been difficult to deal with. However, for the Muslim League lately, it had become a one-man show. Jinnah alone counted. Attempts, therefore, to persuade him into negotiations with the nationalist Muslim, for example, Azad or Ghaffar Khan, men of far lesser influence in Congress, would always irritate him, perhaps justifiably, for he suspected such ploys were meant to denigrate him deliberately. Then there was Congress trio of Gandhi, Nehru and Patel. For the cabinet mission, it was always Jinnah alone on one side and a host of Congress leaders on the other. To obtain a response from the Congress was always more taxing. In the Viceroy's Journal, there are several such instances where the cabinet delegation appears to have jumped the gun in assessing the Congress leaders' response without having discussed with all. From amongst the Congress leaders, Gandhi proved the most unpredictable, persuading Weber to note repeatedly in his diary of his exasperation. These compel us to reflect, to question Gandhi's role in the formation of a single constituent assembly, also establishing of an interim government. Weber records his diary. May 6, 1946. Gandhi met the reserves are to them cabinet who had been living with Ghaffar Khan. The two contents had entirely their view. We must adopt entirely the Congress point of view or Jinnah's point of view, but there was no halfway house. Gandhi seemed quite unmoved at the prospect of the civil war. I think he had adopted Patel's thesis that if we are firm, the Muslims will not fight. Almost a fortnight later is recorded the following entry. May 19, 1946, Cripps then told me very briefly the result of 7 hours talk with Gandhi.